Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Hey guys, come on. They saw a bird and now this has never happened before actually. Hey, Poppy. Sorry. So welcome back and it's proprioception. And no, out. Actually, out. Poppy, out. Sorry. This is the bird. Come on. Sorry, they really went nuts just before I turned on the studio. So welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. And so today is all about proprioception. So proprioception is that sense of when you close your eyes right now and when you get the sense of where are my hands, you know where they are, or where are my feet, you know where they are. And there's that sense of even like if I say twist your body, the bit of you that begins to know that you're not centered anymore, that sense of how do I know when I'm center and here or twisted or when my hand is in the air, that's all proprioception. It's a part of our nervous system that tracks position and place in the world, how I place myself in the world. And so we're going to look at that a little bit today. Smell was really amazing yesterday. I really enjoyed sinking into it in a whole new way. It was very interesting. That sense of as my day progressed, what I did with smell and how I noticed it, and and I'm finding this journey it's traveling a different way through me than my typical yoga. It's causing me to reflect in a very embodied way during the day, which is very interesting. So sorry for the delay, sorry for the dogs at the beginning. It was amazing. In all the 1,000 or so classes, they've never gone nuts like that at the beginning of a class. So lucky, great. So come lie on your tummy, come. So landing in onto your tummy, position yourself in a way that feels comfortable. And just allow your spine to lengthen. Yeah, as I do this, this is now day 7 of this, but day 6 of actually lying on the floor, because yesterday we didn't do this version. And I'm learning about traction and how I can traction my spine when I create enough length in my shoulders and in my head. I'm really noticing the breath in my lower back and my rib cage. And so as you inhale and you fill down into your belly and your breath pushes into the floor, how would you describe that feeling? How would you get the sense of that? What shape is it? What texture? What temperature? Is it even? Is it bigger one side or the other? Is it more able to do so on one side or the other? Are you more present one side or the other? How do you soften? How would you really sink into the floor? Like don't resist the floor. Really let so don't hold yourself up with your arms. How do you soften your arms? Don't resist the floor with your ribs. How deeply can you soften? As I lie here, I can feel the pounding of it's the aorta and the vena cava down through the deep of my belly, so I can hear the blood, the deep pulsation of the artery in my belly. I just noticed, can you hear maybe it's just my heart I hear or feel. Nice. Bring your hands to the floor and then just look forward. Squeeze your bum, look forward and go, oh, something's happening. And then drop your head down, turn your head to the left. Let the left side of your head land on the floor. And then again, rising up, look, down the road, squeeze your bum, lift your toes, and then turn your head to the right. Let the side of your head touch the floor. And again, rising up, squeeze your bum, lift your feet, turn your head to the left, and then squeeze your bum, lift your feet, turn your head to the right. Nice. Next time we rise, we're going to pause. Squeeze your bum, lift your feet, pause, draw your shoulders down. And just feel that you can lengthen into the back of your neck. Breath is in your belly now. How does your breath move into your belly? Nice. Drop your head down, bring your forearms to the floor. Walk your knees a little bit in. Stay on your forearms with your hands interlocked. Round your back into the cat. Arch your back, look forward. Round your back and arch your back. Round your back and arch your back. And then pause in your rounded cat. Rounding deeply through your spine. Pause there. Breathe into the back of your body. Fill into the back of your body. Nice. Hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. As you push down into your heels, as you push down into your hands, lengthen through your spine, lengthen through your body. Nice. Bend your knees a little bit. Lean back into your hips. Straighten through your legs. Bend your knees a little bit. Lean back into your hips. Straighten through your legs. One more time. Bend your knees. Lean back into your hips. Pause there. Knees are bent and you're really feeling a pointy through the pelvis, pointy through your hips, lengthening through your spine. Nice. Straighten through your legs. Super. Drop both knees to the floor and just do a normal cat, rounding your back, arching your back, rounding your back, arching, rounding, arching. Super. So from here, bring your right foot out to the side. So it goes straight out to the right. Your sole of your foot is resting on the floor. That's in the wrong place. Right foot to the right, sole of your foot is on the floor. And from here, round your back, sit your bum back. As you travel forward, arch your back. So, sideways and show you. So as you round your back, sit your bum back. As you travel forward, arch your back, look forward. There should be a sense of leaning into your inner thigh in a different way. Round your back as you sit back. Arching your back, look forward. So, hey, bear. Oh, sorry. I'm going to send her out as well. What is this? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. There's birds around. Foot is out to the side, round your back, sit your bum back. As you arch your back, really feel that sense of the leaning into your inner thigh. One more time. Round your back, sit your bum back. Arching your back and roll forward. Cool. Change. Bring your left foot out to the side. Round your back as you sit your bum back. Arching your back as you look forward. Round your back, sit your bum back. Arching your back, look forward. Round your back. Arch your back. One more time. Round your back, sit your bum back. Arch your back, look forward. Cool. Both knees to the center. Step your right foot forward between your two hands. Lift your back knee off the floor and just hover there. Literally, your knees bent, your knees hovering just off the floor. Bring both hands to your front knee. Rise up. So there's this sense of back knee is bent. Both hands are on the front thigh and you're upright. The back heel feels like it's really stretching because my toes are on the floor. Because with my knees bent, my toes are pointing in the same direction towards the front of my mat. Breaths in your belly. If for any reason you find this too intense with your knee off the floor, then just drop your knee down. Okay, reach both hands up towards the ceiling, rising up. Breath is in your belly. So interesting. They've never barked before during a class. Nice. Bring your palms together. Drop your left knee to the floor and then twist towards the right with your left elbow. So palms are together, elbows are in one long line, twisting towards the... One second, guys. I'm just going to put her even further away. So interesting. So you're in your twist, your elbows to the outside of your knee, twisting your body. Breath is in your belly. Nice. And then rising up, reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Left hand reaches back towards your left foot in that direction. And then the other way, reach your left hand up, reach your right hand back towards your left foot. And then change. Left hand up, right hand back. Whoop. And then left hand up, right hand back. Nice. One more time each side. Right hand up, left hand back. Left hand up, right hand back. Super. Both hands to the floor, both knees back, push back, downward dog. Sorry, with all the dog stuff, I've completely forgotten my proprioception. So as you rest here right now in your downward dog, how do you know where your bum is? Like, where do you map the sense of your body in space? Like, how do you know that you're not standing upright? How do you know that your hands are over your head or that your feet are pushing into the floor? When you close your eyes, how do you know what shape you're in? How do you check the shape that you're in? Do you have to see your body, or can you check your body through the sensations of your body? As you bend your knees and you drop your knees to the floor, how do you know that you're doing that? Tap your knees to the floor, stretch back, downward dog. So how do you know that you're doing your downward dog? Bend your knees. How do you know you're bending your knees? Stretch back into your downward dog. How do you know? How do you know what position you are in? Can you feel that layer of you that knows, I'm now lowering my hips, my knees are bending, my knees tap the floor, I'm now straightening my legs, reversing backwards. Right? Bring both knees to the floor, step your left foot forward. Tuck your back toe under, lift your back knee off the floor, and then rise up so that both hands are on your left thigh and your right knee is floating off the floor. And as always, if that's too strong for your knee for any reason, then just leave your knee on the floor. Nice. Reach both arms up towards the ceiling, rising up. Pause. And then palms together, bend your elbows and bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Pausing there. Really feel that sense of the twist in your body. You can drop your knee to the floor at any stage or keep your knee hovering. Super. Drop your knee to the floor. Reach your left hand up. Reach your right hand back towards your right heel. And then the other direction. Reach your right hand up. Reach your left hand back. Whoop. Interesting. Right hand up. Reach back. And left hand up. Reach back. So you don't necessarily have to touch it. On one side, when I reach my right hand back, I can touch my heel easily for me. But when I reach my left hand back, I'd have to strain to get my hand back there. I'm just really finding a sense of ease. Touch. Last one. Reach. Cool. Both hands to the floor. Push back into your downward dog. How do you know you're in a downward dog? Nice. Drop your knees to the floor. Sit your bum on the floor. Closing your eyes, how does it feel when you stretch your legs out long in front of you? Without opening your eyes, do you know that your feet are 6 inches apart or 12 inches apart? Bend your knees, keeping your eyes closed. Bring the soles of your feet together. And feel, how do you know that you're sitting on your bum with the soles of your feet together and your knees wide? Like in me, I see almost like a really complicated stick man in my vision of my body. And I see all these lines and these connections, and it's like a tapestry of light in these directions that I see. And it's like, I see these lines, and they tell me where I am in space. And my joints feel a certain way, and then the bones, and then the muscles, and the ligaments, and the skin that wraps around it. And I feel this sense of, oh, I know where I am in space. Nice. Stretch your leg, keep your eyes closed, stretch your legs out long. What's different about how you feel where you are in space? So interesting. And then bring the soles of your feet together, feeling that. How do you know that your knees are wide and the soles of your feet are together? Super. So spiral your right knee in, so you come into zigzag. Bring both elbows down around that left knee. Rest your belly down onto the left thigh. When you keep your eyes closed, what patterns or what sense or what feelings do you have about where your body is in space? How do you know that right leg is behind you? Nice. So bring both hands up, left hand to the outside of the left knee, right hand to the front of the left shin, and then lift your right knee up. So I'm going to walk my foot a little bit closer and lift my right knee up and then drop my right knee down. So find where that right foot needs to go for you to be able to lift your knee up and then down. And I'm just rolling onto the sole of my foot. Rolling, drop your knee down. Rolling. And I'm waving my knee up. Sole of my foot comes to the floor. I drop my knee down. One more time. Waving and down. Great. Soles of your feet together, knees apart. Spiral the left knee in. Bring both elbows down either side of the right thigh. Rest your head down. With your eyes closed, how do you know your left leg is behind you? How do you know that your elbows are bent? Are your shoulders even in the distance from the floor? And how do you know that? Like, are your hips even from the distance in the floor? And how do you know that? It's like you have to find where they are and then compare the feedback of floorness to them. That's an interesting one. How do you know your hips are even to the floor or crooked to the floor? So my right hip is on the floor, my left hip is way off the floor. So what I do is I find my two hips, then I begin to compare the flat of the floor to them. That's a really interesting proprioception one. Coming all the way up. Right hand to the outside of your right knee, or left hand to the front of your right shin. And then where would you put your left foot so that you could wave your knee up and down? And as I do this, I lean into my inner thigh. Nice, one more time. Super. So come lie on the floor, all the way down, land on the floor, knees are bent or feet are flat on the floor. And now, how do you know that you're flat to the floor? And with your eyes closed, are your two hips the same distance from the floor to each other? And are your two hips the same distance from your shoulders to each other? And how do you work that out? So you have to find your hips in gravity and then begin to compare them, or in proprioception as in where they are. And then you have to compare them to where the shoulders are or where you feel the floor. So how do you know what shape and direction your hips have to the floor and to your shoulders? And what layer of you perceives that? Like, how do you sense that? It's very interesting. Oh, I like that. Sorry about the dogs. And I feel I was a bit busy this morning. I got distracted. I started cleaning out a drawer. I'm on this decluttering at the moment. So I go and I clean stuff out. But I got really into cleaning out a drawer. And then I was like, oh my God, it's really late. So thank you so much for joining me. Sorry again for being late and that the dogs are barking so much. But yeah, live TV. So great. I'll see you all tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know which sense we're going to do tomorrow, but see how you know how you position yourself in your day. You know, when you're sitting in your car, how do you know that you're sitting in like in the shape that you are, where your arms are? You know, how do you know where you're like? It's like, you know, that for years when I first started yoga, I remember understanding that suddenly I could fix my shoulders in during the day, because if I became aware of where they were, I could adjust how I was standing and how high my ears were, or my shoulders were to my ears. And so suddenly for you, like I remember that really tangibly. Oh my God, I can drop my shoulders. But you have to become aware of where your shoulders are to drop your shoulders. So maybe just notice, where are my shoulders today? And can I drop my shoulders down? So where are my shoulders is proprioception. And then relaxing your shoulders is awesome. So great. I'll see you all tomorrow. And thanks for joining me.